A6 at Galway, of course. I'm back home today, so I'm getting to watch the racing from the comfort of my couch. No Gary today, feeling a little bit under the weather, but hopefully back on tomorrow morning. I'm just coming on to just give my selections for today. This is only going to take a couple of minutes just to run through them, and yeah, look, hopefully we can find a few winners. I'm not going to review yesterday's racing; it was an absolute disaster for our selections. Actually, it wasn't. It was actually, but look, I'm just going to go down through my selections for today. We're going to kick off at 155. Of course, a lot of rain overnight there, 28 mils overnight. The going now is soft on the national hunt and heavy on the flat. I don't think they're going to get much rain during the day, but they probably get some showers. So it'll probably stay like that for the duration of racing, but it's going to be heavy ground there today, especially on the flat course. Look, we're going to kick off with the 155. It is the Bile Sports Down Under app maiden hurdle. There is 23 declared. There's a couple of non-runners. I like one here, Willie's. Brian Hayes takes the ride, of course, in the Sullivan Bloodstock Limited Colours. Gall Boy. If you go back, it's making its debut over hurdles today. Winner of a point to point very impressively on soft ground. Then went to Willie Mullins' yard. Absolutely bolted up in Leopardstown in a bumper. And that day they were talking about how well he jumps. So it was an interesting comment on the day he won his bumper. Then went to entry in the grade 2 bumper, was fifth in that, and then finished second behind A Dream to Share. We all know what he's gone on to do for John Kiley and the Gleasons. So that form alone here, bringing it in over hurdles, I think on debut, I'm willing to take a chance here. He's around third favourite at the minute, around 5-1. So for me, I'm going to go for Gall Boy in the first. Then we're going to kick on to the Bile Sports Handicap Hurdle. This is a listed contest again, over 2 miles 6 for 4-year-olds plus. There was 23 again declared in this, but there is a couple of non-runners. Two of the reserve get a run. One is very interesting. The reserve that gets in Bugs Moran for no mead in the colours that finished second in the Galway hurdle the other day that we had Jesse Evans. Jack Kennedy actually takes the right, so Jack Kennedy and no mead teaming up here. Bugs Moran, the reserve that gets in. Yeah, I'm going to go with Bugs Moran here, definitely each way to run a fine race. I'm looking back through his form, and I just think he's still he's still the one I would go with here. Finish He won in Fairy House 2 starts ago and finished second in Punchestown in a very good deep race behind a great view. Jack Kennedy actually rode him in his last 2 starts, knows the horse very well. So yeah, I'm going to go for the reserve that gets in Bugs Moran in the second. The third race then is a maiden on the flat. It's the Bile Sports Casino Irish EBF maiden over a mile. The extended mile actually. We got only 6 runners declared here. Navy Seal, warm favourite, Aidan O'Brien, Shamie Heffernan. I'm not going to spend too much on the race, but Bart Joseph's newcomer Bad Desire for the Woolen Basset Colt is exceptional. I think Navy Seal gets the job done very impressively here in the hands of Shamie Heffernan. So for me, Navy Seal, not very original, wanted to, but look, gets the job done. I think the rest of them, it's going to have to take a good one from Joseph's, the newcomer. I think to win. Then we're going to go to the Bat Shack Maiden. It's over a mile again, but this time it's for 3-year-olds. It's a deep race, 15 runners line up here. One favourite is Jessica Harrington, Simpsons Paradox. Shane Foley takes the mount. Drawn stall 14 though. I'm going to go with a combination that combined here on Thursday to win. Kieran Murphy, Dylan Brown, McMonigal. Butler Secret finished fourth on debut in Limerick behind a very impressive Farnborough. And if he can step up from that run at all, which he should come on from the run. Drawn in stall 5, definitely around 7-1. Definitely my each way play here. So in the fourth race, I'm going to go with Butler Secret each way for Kieran Murphy and Dylan Brown McMonigal. Actually, I think Dylan Brown could be lead rider at the meeting this year. He has a couple. I don't know how many wins he has on the week. He definitely has 2, if not 3. If you get 1 or 2 more today or tomorrow, I'd say you could seal it up. Then we're going to go to the 5th race. It is a 7 furlong nursery. I have no opinion in this race. I think I think that everything I went was looking through was a negative for each one. So for that reason alone, I'm not going to have a bet in the race. I'm just going to watch the race. So no bet in the fifth race. Then we're going to go to the sixth. It is um, the Ardrelon Hotel Handicap, 19 declared, 7 furlongs for 3 year olds plus. Very interesting one with Seeker Musician. Open very short, I thought, this Martin Hassett runner. If it was 7 or 8 to 1, I'd definitely say back it each way, but it opened at fours and Shamey Heffron takes the mount. I was asking Gary this morning, do you think there was money for it? Because Gary be watching the markets, and he said, no, it opened fours. I found like it's a horse we've actually followed throughout its career. So it was interesting to see. I'm not going to take a chance of 4 to 1 Dose drawn in 17. One I am going to take a chance with Dose drawn 7. Silk Needle for Joe Murphy in the colours of Tom Egan, who likes to have winners around here, owns the horse and jockey. If you ever stop and buy the horse and jockey, stop in for a good steak, a good swim in the pool, or a good night stay in the hotel. It's an absolute fabulous establishment. Silk Needle, this no name never, this daughter no name never, with Gary Carroll, who's absolutely riding out of his skin, is after dropping down the handicap big time, I think, and he's £4 lower than his last winning mark. So for me, puts her right in here. Um, Ground is the only thing I would, I don't know. The ground might be the only thing put me off, but at 12 to 1, for the quality that she's shown throughout her career in the form and has been knocking on the door again, I think slipping down those couple of pounds. The favourite at the top of the market was Don Brown trained Speckled Meadow. Um, Billy Lee takes the ride. Now, this trainer's never had a winner, has been training there for the last few years, albeit doesn't have a whole pile of runners. So it's a very interesting runner. It's a course and distance winner, and he owns the horse as well. So to be a great story if you could train your first winner at the Galway Festival. But for me, Silken Leader each way in the 7 furlong handicap. Then we're going to go to the penultimate race. It is the McDonough Capital Investment Handicap. It's a mile 3 for 4 year olds plus 21 runners declared here. It's a head scratcher, this one. I was looking down through it. We have a lot of long runners in the race, though. Some of them hadn't. The three reserves don't run, and we've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 non-runners in the race. Um, what is top of the betting? We'll have a look here now and have a check this one out. It's hard to make head or tail of this race at the minute. Actually, where is my selection in the race? Um, where are my notes? My selection in the race is a non-runner. Band is going to take the beating here, though. I think he's top of the market there. Dylan Brown and Joseph O'Brien combining plenty of form lately around. There is, yeah, there's not much else really to say about it. Wrecking Ball could give Paul Mulligan something to write home about. I think his son takes the ride in the race. Um, but for me, probably they all have to beat Joseph's horse in this race. Then we're going to go to the final race in the card. I'm sweet one here, not really original, is the favourite. Paddy and Willie Mullins combining here with the very warm favourite. Of course, it's a mare's flat race. The 12 pins, even money at the minute. Second on debut here last year behind the horse of Emmett, if I can remember the name of it. The song is for you. But there were, I think, 6 lengths clear or 8 lengths clear. The third showed a lot that day. Was only beaten the neck. Yeah, there were 8 lengths clear. The third, Rocco Bay, which was another Willie Mullins new debutant. So yeah, it's interesting though that it hasn't run for a full year. But look, could be just left it alone, left away, and put back and brought back here. Um, yeah, the 12 pins. I'm going to double him up with the horse that Shamey rides in the maiden. I wanted to. And if you double them up, you get around 7 to 4, 15 to 8. And the other four, I'm going to throw in a lucky 15. Those are my selections for the 6th day. We're going to be back tomorrow morning, myself and Gary, and we're going to absolutely fire home some winners. There was one other thing I wanted to just bring up. Um, Actually, we'll wait till tomorrow for that because it involves Nace on Monday. Um, but yeah, again, guys, cheers, hit the likes and hit the shares, and myself and Gary will be back tomorrow.